Hi friends, from this video you are going to learn new vocabulary through idioms and phrases to improve yourself, to empower yourself with fluent English. Oh, stop! You can ask or inquire with me. Why should we learn English and why should we enrich our vocabulary every day? I have an answer. From this answer, you can get a clear picture why should we learn English. English, about 400 million people speak English as their native language. Another 100 million people speak English in addition to their own language as a result of colonization. And additional 200 million people probably know at least some English because in India particularly English is the official language and also it placed as the linked language. That's why every student need to develop their ability both to understand English and to express himself fluently and precisely. But there is a problem to speak English. The reason why we are not very comfortable in English, is it has many words, lot of rules and lot of exceptions and contradictions is there. That's why we are considering English is very complicated language. But language is just a language, not a power. But if you want to learn the language as a power, you can get the language as simple. But you should put some effort on some areas. As you have to reconsider this thought because good written and spoken grammars are extremely important while we speak English. As good grammar helps you to say exactly what you mean. So you don't have to worry about being misunderstood. Good communication will produce desired results. So you will grow every day in your career. If your grammar is not good, your communications written or spoken will only produce confusions and you will spend a lot of times on repetitions and clarifications. First, if you are a student, your subject teacher may not grade your grammar, but he will give lower mark for poorly written text. If you can't explain well in writing, you can't expect to be the top student. So ultimately your language is your personality. You will get noticed in your group because of your language. If your grammar is good, your teacher, boss will always provide you all opportunity for your growth. As from this video, definitely a benefit for all the people who are very thirsty to learn English. Friends, do you about me? What was my story behind me? Who I am? Now, how I am speaking English very easily? It's not my easy thing. It's not easy task for me in my past. I had lot of struggle. I had a lot of humiliations. But now I am a English professor. I'm working at very reputed institution. I teach English very fluently to my students. But my story is very worse because due to my educational background, I was never able to speak any English until my 12th standard. I faced a lot of humiliations. Even my school teachers also humiliate me and ashamed in front of all those who are very fluently English. I'm very ashamed. I was very ashamed to speak English very fluently. I faced a lot of humiliation as well. I was the only one in my family who couldn't converse in English. English was my biggest weakness, so I decided to fight this battle. I grabbed very opportunity to express myself in English. This was one of the most exciting adventures I went through to convert my weakness into my biggest strength. So I decided I have to win this battle. I have to win this rat racing world. I have to learn the language. So I started speak English. There is one person in your life with whom you speak every minute. Can you guess who is that person? As it is you only. You person only. You are the responsible to achieve the goal. We are all speaking to ourselves all the time, consciously inculcate the habit of speaking to yourself in English. It's not so easy. As I started first try for 1 minute, then I extend for 2 minutes and so on. How to do this? Just look at one object, say table. Now tell yourself this is a table, this is made of wood, it is rectangular in shape, this is my table, and so on. Over a period of time, this activity will help to become more comfortable with English. This is my effort to speak or to communicate English with a very fluent manner. Yes. So one person can't teach another person to speak a language. Is only the environment that helps a people to pick up a language. Feminist, optimist and a pessimist. Pessimist person invented parachute. Optimist person invented aeroplane. What is pessimism? What is optimism? People having various perspective in their life, various opinion in their life. Yes, some people go with the optimistic way, some people go with the pessimistic way. Pessimism is only seeing the darker side, optimism seeing the positive path. But both the thing is very important to flight take off. A parachute is invented by pessimistic person. As how the parachute is invented, I am born from the pessimistic perspective. So this video definitely help you to improve your language. So I already told you, language is just a language. It's not a power. If you want to learn the language, you only should put your effort on some areas. Definitely this channel help you to enrich your English language. Friends, if you like this video, like, share, comment and click the subscribe button.